is a great way of making it happen again today with some more Portal Knights. Oh, we're back at it. Guys, I just wanted to do a quick video kind of filling you in. We're going to do a few different things in this video. First off, I just want to apologize. Sorry, I have disappeared for a short amount of time. A few things happened, some life stuff, blah, blah, blah. I was sick for a little bit. Excuses. We're moving on. We were late for the adventures update. Oh, wow, that's a few days ago. We're late for the Villainous update. We're late for it. Oh, we missed so much. And I've seen other people playing this, and I'm like super jealous. And I want to like get into it. I want to start playing it. It looks so much fun. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But what I usually do at the updates is what the first thing we do is we do like a let's talk about all the patch notes and like see what's going on with it, and then we play it. Usually because we get the patch notes before we play the game. I haven't played the game yet. It's already out. So if you already have read through the patch notes, you don't care what I have to say about anything, you just skip this video. Just don't even watch it. Fair warning. So I don't want any comments in the comment section all like, oh, Great White, you said all this stuff about this, and we already know all this stuff, and it's super lame. I can answer all the questions you asked because I've played the update already, and I'm a big negative Nancy, and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want any of it. None of it. So let's jump into it. Let's transition over. I've got the patch notes pulled up right now. There they are. Oh, they're right over there. Look at them. Oh, those are nice patch notes. Very fine patch notes. So let's just kind of start at the top. We're going to talk about them, talk about what we're excited about, talk about maybe what we might expect, maybe what we will see, maybe we just everything. We're just going to talk about everything. Okay, let's just jump into it. So please note, regeneration is required to access some of the new content. Vacant islands and your home island are safe from regeneration. It's a good note. It's good to keep in mind. So if you're like, I don't have the update stuff, you have it. You just got to regenerate. Now, features, the things they've added. 3 new bosses have been added. Ooh, the mini bosses. They're not very mini, though, from what I've seen. They're huge. They've got the Slime Queen, the Night Hunter, and the All Watcher, which apparently Nasty Dude Gaming did some like research about, and I didn't realize this is actually something that actually goes back to like has to do with like Cthulhu and stuff, and like you should just go watch this video if you want to learn more about the All Watcher. There's a lot of cool lore stuff behind it. Maybe I'll link it in the description. Hopefully I don't forget. I'm gonna try to remember to. But yeah, so those are gonna be super cool. Question: Port of Call, Witchwater, and the Sea of Stocks will lead you to 3 epic battles. Regeneration is required for these. Okay, cool. So that's good to know. Yeah, that's very intriguing. I'll definitely want to check those out. I've seen some people play against the bosses a little bit already. They look like a lot of fun. It looks like they're built into a playthrough. So it's like you would fight the Slime Queen first, and she's supposed to be like not the most difficult, like, she's meant for a lower level character, I believe. It doesn't scale with your characters, so that might be an easy fight for you. If that's the case, maybe we'll do like a fresh playthrough. Maybe that's what you should do if you want to experience these as they were intended. Next, we also have the Rangers Guild. Bodkin's Point has been added to Hintertown 2-03, along with new quests, NPCs, merchants, and much more to discover. Regeneration is required for this. That is exciting. I heard that's like, I have a lot of friends that play Rune Wolf, Lizzie Fish, Nasty Dude, like all these people, Holly Huntress, all you guys are playing these games. You're playing the Villainous update, and what I've heard is that this Bodkin's Point is like one of the coolest parts of the new update. So, we're gonna have to check that out for sure. So I'm very excited about that. That's gonna be a good time. Yeah, I mean, the pirate update from the last, from the creators update, the pirate area was Landlubber's Leap. That was like my favorite part of the last one. A lot of really funny quests, and it's just a good time. I loved it. So I'm pretty excited to check that out. A smart camera option has been added and enabled by default when using a controller. The smart camera will automatically track the player and position itself behind them. That's interesting. I don't usually play with a controller, but it may be worth checking out. I mean, that's definitely intriguing. I don't see myself leaving the mouse and keyboard, though. I just love me some mouse and keyboard. But yeah, we'll take a look at it maybe. New side-by-side chest menu. When you open a chest or other container, you will now see a handy side-by-side view of your backpack and chest, along with shortcuts for mass item transfer and stacking. Ooh, God, I'm so excited about that. That's gonna be so nice. Oh, storage has been like the biggest complaint for me. Now, if only we could have some kind of like, way to organize and like label our storage. Portal Knights devs, organizing labels would be amazing. Please. But the side-by-side thing, definitely super cool. I'm very excited about that too. That's going to be a good time. An unlimited water source block item has been added to creative mode, which is sweet, which honestly I think is probably going to spur a new idea for a build I have. Maybe we'll see. I have some cool ideas I want to do with that. So the one I'm thinking of is a pretty large undertaking. I've talked about it on stream every now and then, and I think that might be one of the series we see start up on the channel very soon here. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That should be fun. But unlimited water sources, I mean, we can make rivers, we can make waterfalls. Rivers especially sounds like super cool to me. I love the idea of being able to make a river. Like, that's gonna be sweet for sure. Man, oh, so many cool things in this update. Okay, so water source, where were we just at? Water source. Kitchen themed items have been added to creative mode. Oh, new decoration. Anytime, I'll be excited about that. That is very, very exciting. So I cannot wait to kind of sink my teeth into some new decoration items. Rune Wolf was doing me a tour. No, Rune Wolf was giving me a tour of his base today, and I saw some of the new decoration stuff, and it looks very good. I cannot wait to see what else there is. Like, I'm not sure I saw everything. I doubt he showed me everything in there, but man. Oh, it's going to be sweet. An unlimited water source, kitchen-themed items. Traps are now available for rangers to use against enemies. As my main character and myself, Great White, am a ranger in Portal Knights. I'm very excited to see how those work. I usually am not really much of a trap person. I don't do a lot of trapping. Mostly because I don't really like to use, when there's options that don't have, like, limited ammo. Like, for example, like shooting my bow. It doesn't have ammo. You don't run out. And with like a sword, you don't run out. So like when you give me something like bombs, like I never use bombs because like you run out and then it's like, okay, I don't need more bombs. So I just generally stay away from them. So if the traps aren't like limited and by number, but like have a timer, that would be sweet. Like I'll probably use them a lot more then. But if they have like a limited amount, like you have to go buy more traps or craft them, like I probably won't use them too much. We'll see. Maybe in certain situations against bosses or something, if they're actually effective against bosses, that is. But still is definitely cool. Like more options is always good. Like it seems like rangers were the ones that were kind of left out a little bit as far as like combat is concerned. Like you just shoot things. You could use bombs, but anybody could use bombs. I guess anybody can use anything really. Like you can use shouts if you're not a warrior. But I don't know. That is no big deal. Consumable items and recipes can now be used directly from your backpack via more actions menu. Oh, thank you. Hey, you know how many times I'm like in my menu and I have to like clear out the action bar so I can put a recipe in there and learn it? Like, ugh. That is a great addition. Wonderful, wonderful addition. I love that. Completed events now grant XP and gold. I didn't realize it didn't, but I'm not much of like an event doer, which it obviously shows in my build because there's a bunch of cool trophies you can get from doing events that I really should be doing them. But what it is, it's all good. Maybe I'll start doing them now that I get XP and gold from them. Added rare drop chance for pirate trophy to allow night pirates. Added rare drop chance for pirate trophy to Hollow Knight pirates. Oh, I see. So can you kill Hollow Knight pirates like in Landlubber's Leap? There's a chance for you to get the pirate trophy. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sweet. And more trophies, the more the merrier is what I always say. I actually don't always say that, but maybe I will start now so that this statement wasn't false. Changes. The quest system has been reworked. Regenerating a universe no longer resets quests. No. Doesn't reset quests. I don't know how to feel about that. Unless they're like, they only mean like active quests. Maybe like the quests will reset if they're already completed. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll kind of have to mess around with it. Add a variance of gold coin drop models to signify larger gold drop amounts. That's interesting. I didn't even think to that, like, I didn't think about that as being like an issue or something, but that's super cool. Like, it's like, it's more satisfying when you like see a big old, like, pile of gold and you're like, yes, oh, collect all that gold. It's so good. I like that. That's cool. Remaining event time is now shown in the quest HUD. That's good. That's good that you can see the time remaining. Again, I don't really do them a whole lot, but I mean, it seems like it'll be a nice addition. Fast travel by gamepad has now dedicated hotkeys for going home and returning to the landing pad. Fast travel by gamepad. Oh, by gamepad, right? So I don't really use the controller too much, but completed quest shows a new quest completion pop-up. That's good. It was weirded out when I completed, because this is probably why I didn't do a whole lot of like the missions, is because when I finished them, I was like, okay, did I get something? Like, did something happen? I was like, is it over? Like, is there some like item I won? Do I need to like craft something now? Like, I was always confused when they were done. So I think making them seem more like, giving more of like a pomp and circumstance to like, you finished this quest, great job. Here's some golden experience and something, like a pop-up saying you did it, great job. Even just one of those is a nice addition. So I'm all about that. That's cool. Screen resolution listed in the graphical options menu is now sorted in a menu instead of a drop-down list to be more robust. Oh, that's so robust. High value items now have new video effects when dropped. Okay. I don't know what that means, like when they're like, oh, maybe there's like, it's like a warning, you dropped this like super valuable item or something like that. Adjust the duration of flying merchant events to better fit with other event lengths. Flying merchant. I don't know what a flying merchant event is. I know there's like merchant events, but flying merchant event? I don't know what a flying merchant is. We need to play more Portal Knights, I guess. Mr. Pickle's Cave can now always be found in the same area near Landlubber's Leap Pirate Town. Before, it was too hard to find occasionally. That is true. I remember there's a few people I watched that just couldn't find it. I mean, me, being the expert navigator that I am, found him almost immediately. But, other more amateur navigationologists, really, they struggled. So, understandable change. Fair enough. NPC greeting sounds trigger now when the player is closer than before. This should improve greeting spam in densely populated areas. Okay, so they reduce the distance at which the NPCs would be like, "Ayo," which is good because that was super annoying. And I had this problem where all my NPCs were like in sync, and it was like really hard for the videos I make because I'm like, well, these NPCs are making the same motions at the same time. They look like they're in a cult. It's super weird. So I'm glad they fixed that. That's awesome. Rearrange the title screen buttons. The offline play option has been removed as a player can set this via the Steam client. Okay. Hopefully that's not difficult to do. I'm not sure. Playing offline was always a nice option to me because like, I know it's still there. It's just like you have to do it a different way, but it's like I can just play offline. Like, I don't know. Hopefully it's not too much of a hassle to go offline, to play offline. The drop chance for sharpening stones, traps, tomahawks, and totems has been increased, which is, I think, a good change. As far as sharpening stones, I know for sure. That's a lie. I was going to say I didn't get a lot of them, but I just never ran out. So I think I did get plenty. Cooldown for health and mana potions has been reduced. That's probably good. Yeah, I died quite a bit. That's probably good that they reduced those cooldowns. I agree with that change. Loading times have been improved. The sound systems have been... Oh, loading times have been improved. That's good. Sound systems have been updated to improve stability. Okay, sure. Gold coin drops, rewards, and prices have been rebalanced to feel more consistent. Sounds good to me. Prices, hopefully they mean like sell prices too, because I could sell some things and get super rich for like nothing. That would be a nice thing to fix so the game's a little bit less broken. I don't know. I'm on board with them trying to make the game a little bit more balanced. Split screen handling and pre-game menus has been improved. I'll never learn about that. I don't have friends. Gain HP or mana no longer counts as combat. Oh, okay. I can see why that might be an issue. Fixed a bug with loot sometimes being dropped twice. Oh, why would you fix something like that? That's a good thing. Fix the bug that players would sometimes get stuck. That happened to me all the time. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. That would be amazing. Fixed a memory leak. That's good. When returning to Maria with the Ctheris mask equipped as a helmet, she correctly recognizes now that the player owns the mask. Okay. The Shout quest from Guildmaster Rudyard in Fort Finch now correctly counts the gazers that have been affected by the Shout skill. Fixed events with okay, I didn't realize. I never had a problem with that. Fixed events with portals to have the correct portal stone color now. I never really noticed a problem with that either, but that's good. Sounds like a good fix. Rearrange some items in the creative mode inventory for more consistency. Hopefully added a bunch of items too. Further improve the saving process to avoid issues in certain edge cases. I don't even know what an edge case is, but I assume it's just like particular situations or cases for specific players. Improve the enemy drop rates from some event specific resources. That's good because those were always a pain for me. I always like ran out of like I would never like. It would always take forever to collect resources in events. So like that's good. I like that. Improvements to the UI scaling in 4K. We can play in 4K. I had no idea we could play in 4K. I can't play in 4K. I know for a fact that my machine couldn't do it, but that's cool that it's an option. The mana orb drop rate from enemies does no longer scale up with player count in multiplayer. I wonder why they would stop doing that. Okay. Quest and boss key items can no longer be trashed. Improved stability for uploading and downloading workshop items on Steam. Okay. That's it. That's cool. So it seems like a pretty thorough patch. Like they've done quite a bit. We do have, okay, oh, it's on sale for those of you that want to buy it. I don't know if it's still on sale. That was August 30th. I would assume it's still on sale. We could always check. But Steam hotfix. So they released a hotfix too. Fixed a random crash during combat on Landlubber's Leap, which is good. Fixed the incorrect lighting in some situations. Fixed endless loading in some rare situations. Fixed friends inviting and joining on Steam. Okay. Fixed friends inviting and joining on Steam. Yeah, get them out of there. I don't want them inviting or joining. Leave me alone. I'm a hermit knight. Improved performance on Star Spires. And then fixed that chests, furniture, and other props can't get placed properly. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, and look, a community question. A community question where they talk about just, you know, community members that do a great, you know, that are awesome. Like, oh, I don't know, who's this? Great White? Great White, the coolest community member ever. That's me. That's me. I said stuff about the game. Oh, I'm super bright now because the screen's white. Let's close it. Oh, that's better. Yeah, guys, that's the update. Let's transition back. That's the update, guys. That's the whole thing. I hope you guys are excited about it. I know I'm excited about it. Again, I know it's been out for like a week now. I'm sorry I'm late to the party, but we're going to play it for sure. It's going to be so fun. As far as how this is going to tie into the Let's Play we have going on right now. Ooh, didn't mean to hit the microphone. As far as how it's going to tie in, I don't know. I could try and get it to work into the story, but we might just like do some like half-booted like, well, I'm going to go do this now, and then I'll just go play it. Because, honestly, I want to play the content, and I don't think there's a great way to get it to fit into the story right now. So we may just, like, do a short break from the Let's Play series right now while we play this content. And then we'll just come back to it once we're done. You know, I imagine it'll only be a certain number of episodes. We'll get through the content relatively quickly, but, yeah, I mean, that's my game plan. We're going to play through it. We'll probably start by exploring that new island because that sounds like that's going to be one of the coolest things. And then we'll go ahead and transition into maybe boss fights and then maybe screw around in some creative modes, start doing something over there. And then when things kind of settle back into a routine, we'll go ahead and continue the Let's Play series we have going on right now, which is a pretty big hit usually. When I upload those videos, people like them a lot. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I'm excited about playing this update. I hope you have enjoyed it if you played it already. If you haven't yet, I hope you do enjoy it when you get to it. And if you don't have Portal Knights yet, I would strongly recommend you check it out. Right now is a great time. I think starting a new playthrough is an amazing idea, especially right now, because the game is way more fleshed out now than it ever has been in the past. It's a lot more like a real game. Like, you know, there's like so much to do between the start and finishing the last boss that I just think if I kind of wish I could just like have a fresh start. I may do something like that. We'll see. I'm kind of torn, but I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. You've been a pleasure as always. I hope you had fun. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You guys have been a pleasure as always, and I hope you have the best kind of day. See you later, dudes.